Place your bets at gg.bet. Most popular esports titles. Deposit with convenient payment options. Cool mini games. And 24/7 support for players. Sign up now for the best esports bets at gg.bet.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our conclusion. It's the final countdown. One of these teams is making their way into the semi-finals. The other is out. That's pretty much it. Rev Reserve could be in and out, shaking it all about as they've only got onto their first match here. They are one of our 4 invite teams, and if they lose here, they will be into the tournament as quickly as they are out of it. Sprout have fought their way from the very beginning and are looking to continue that trend. Of course, our first quarterfinal. We do have many more to come. We actually have one of our round of 16 games going on at the same time on CS_EN2, which I believe you can type something in the chat. I genuinely don't remember what it is. I miss you too, Ocean. When is the semi-final? Don't actually know yet because it does depend on when the teams are available to play. It should be over the next couple of days. Obviously, we do have tomorrow a couple more of our semi-finals coming up. Fraxis versus AGO and Imperial versus Space Soldiers. 2 very good games. I will be casting them as well. Either way, this is our final match. And we are going to be watching to see whether or not Red Reserve or Sprout will be making it through. There's going to be a quick push onto the A side. CT side playing a retake scenario. Percy looking for the aggressive push and will already find himself one twist as well. Will fall to Percy. And he may have already put this round to bed. The CT's looking isolated as Percy continues, but Hampus and Mr. Doppler will be finding a couple of kills back. Percy still has done a hell of a lot of work here. Spiddy looking to try and hold on to the cross. We'll be there even just to push in on the flank. And it is going to be the pistol round going the way of Sprout. Another onto the board of them. NATO's enjoying himself after that one. Will be the pistol force-up coming in. You will be in Hong Kong. I don't think... I think the dates of that are actually... Actually, interestingly, so you know the guy that I accidentally put up on stream a minute ago, the Russian guy? It's his wedding. There you go. I am still bald. Nothing has changed there. But, yeah. I will probably be going to that because it's also my girlfriend's best friend's wedding. So, probably won't be going to the Zotac finals, unfortunately. I don't even know if they were going to invite me. I did do the European one, but... who knows? Who knows? We'll see. Either way, it is going to be pistols in. I will say Red Reserve in these second rounds are sometimes better than they are in the first. However, looking like the T's, well, at least Dennis has put this one to bed. Percy there alongside him. I heard I love pizza with butter, Nutella, banana, and coconut. What kind of monstrosity is that? Oh, we've got the odds or even round bet thing. If you think the rounds are going to be odd, you can bet on odd. If you think they're going to be even, I'd like that one is literally, that should be 50-50. Do you like pizza with pineapple? I think it's all right. I'm not like, I'm not saying it's, I'd choose it, but if someone buys a pineapple pizza, I'm not going to be like, nope, I am against that. I will eat it. CT side with nada, nothing. They're nude. And Spiddy making himself a little bit of moolah. Somebody needs to kill Hampus eventually, and there we go. Someone will do it. It is going to be 3-0. Sprout kicking things off. Is it not past Brolin's bedtime? You're actually third person to make that joke in the last 2 minutes. One of them, granted, was me. But, let's move on from that. CT side, purchase up. Twist will be in with his AWP. T's yet to bring one in, as this is a little bit more of a bonus round. NATO yet to bite the bullet. You stole it. Oh, well, fair enough then. Thank you, Taco. I still think it's a few more minutes, isn't it? A few more minutes? 11 minutes until I am no longer 23. So that means I do have to obviously make the joke of, you don't know about me, but I'm feeling 23. Side though, already going to be kicking things off with an opener. Roland with the trade, but all in all, not looking so good for now. And CT side looking like they've already ducked out of this one. Just going to be the save. It's almost 11 p.m. Swedish time for Broland on summer break. That is true, actually. It is the summer holidays. I always forget. Like, that's the amount of times I've gone home and my sisters have been at home. And I'm like, what are you doing? It's school. And they're like, it's the half term. Or, like, what do you mean? 23 and bald. Yeah, I was 22 and bald as well. Broland is 16, yeah. Thank you, Uni. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Baldness genes in the family. Yep. Papa Biz is bald as well. So is my uncle. It's a shame because my mum's side, everybody has had their hair, but clearly I did not get those genes. Then again, none of them are as hilarious as me, so I win that one. That's the thing. When you're ugly, you have to have personality. That's one of the most depressing things I think I've ever said. T-side. Definitely with the better buy into this one, but there is still going to be the AWP. I second that. Disco. It's going to be ready and waiting. Spray down from him will net 2 frags, and although this round wasn't looking good at the beginning, now it's actually turned into their favor. The problem is the site is still going to fall to the hands of the T, although Freddie B is there. Never mind, he's gone. Roland will meet the same fate, and Hampus and Twist, they may just want to save again. Just trying to hold on. Percy is going to absolutely ruin Twist, and well, Hampus is still trying to push into this one. I'm a little bit confused. He doesn't have a kit. Like, the chances of him winning this, well, 0, I would say. If you are both ugly and have no personality, become a monk. Wow. Wow. That's a new one. I've not heard that before. Are all the teams in Star Ladder for what, you mean the qualifier in the tournament, or like I'm a bit confused on the question. In the tournament, no. Because the 2 teams that are playing, well, Danish and German and Swedish. So, no. I'm a bit confused by the question. But, anyway, moving on. More shy. How are you? I'm pretty good. I'm about to get a year older. I'm somewhat excited, and Somewhat terrified. If I've reserved with you don't have to donate me anything. I'm good. Honestly, just having some people to that was about to sound really big. Just having people to talk to on my birthdays. No, just having some people to chill with while I cast, having a good time, having a bit of a laugh. That's all I really ask for. Makes my job a lot easier. Oh, you just yeah, no. There's the two teams currently are not. In fact, most of the CIS teams are sort of bombed out of this tournament. Either way, NATO Savix is going to be kicking things off. Twitch going to be coming onto the site, and Twist has just been absolutely ruined. It seems like the CT side are fairly disjointed at this moment in time. And I imagine they've just got to save. It's another situation, a 6th round on the board already pretty much for Sprout, unless they do something manic and make some massive mistakes. How did I get into the castle? Ooh. Well, I started by just... So I saw there was this website called Esports Jobs, and I saw the team called Invisible Threat, and they were asking for a caster. So I decided to record myself casting some matchmaking games. The first person I ever casted is actually number 9 in the server, Mr. NATO Safix. And so this one he was a YouTuber. He was still fairly well known. And I sent him a message, just like, would you mind having a look at it, tell me what you think? He gave me some tips. He's actually said to me since, like, I know him quite well now. He was like, I've never done that before, and he still doesn't know why he did it then. I casted for them a little bit, casted a load of, like, Lithuanian tournaments, and ended up just spam emailing everybody I could until eventually Starlighter gave me a chance with, I think I did one of the minors, the CIS minors online. And that was how I got into casting. So yeah, this seems like a long time ago now, but yeah, I actually owe Mr. NATO a fair bit for helping me out. And it's funny because, so obviously I casted him in MM, I then casted like Lithuanian tournaments, and then we both sort of get into like the higher iterations of Counter-Strike at the same time. It's weird. It's the same with like Esperanto. I was casting back in like Interpid Cups where he basically won nothing for winning them. And now he's won an MVP at a DreamHack tournament. It's just ridiculous. Is casting my job? Yes. You can make a living off of casting. Yeah, don't worry, I won't be telling you how much already. Those CT side, this round is going very well indeed. Mr. Doppler and Brolin already managing to find a couple of kills. Spiddy managing a couple back, and what was looking like a strong start to the round has quickly diminished into a 3 versus 3. Dennis already spotting a couple of players, and the nade should do significant damage, although I believe it did next to nothing. Spiddy has to be careful here. Over the top, and Nappers is just found 2. Out of absolutely nowhere, they line up for him. NATO left into a 1v3, make that just 2. And while a sneak from Twist will be there to close the round down, Hampus with a little bit of luck. And it will go a long, long way. Six to 1. Still the opportunity for a reset here. It is a very nice job. I love it. I definitely wouldn't be doing a job I hate if it was at pretty much midnight. Dennis. Already. Finds an opener, but it will be quickly traded back. Happy birthday. I think you're like, you are 2 minutes early, actually. I think, no, thank you. Minute left on the clock for the T's, and they are going to go pushing in towards say so. Now, we actually have seen good starts from Sprout in both maps, and it's quickly swung back. I'm casting from the Starlight Studio. 45 seconds left now. The T's looking to make their move. Still 2 players up closer. They've got to clear. A big flank coming in as well. So the CTs have all the information. Nice work from Cyclone to find one. Man in the corner actually going to be burnt out as Cyclone gets a second as well. Leaves it all in onto one. And, well, Disco Doppler, he's got a great flank. He's got a hot flank. But the fact is, he's screwed. Let's be real here. I don't actually know what he's got planned for this. Hoping that somebody will peek him. Future major caster. I hope so. Do you have major financial problems? No, I'm absolutely fine. I make a decent living off casting. Don't worry about me. Are you streaming the GoTV? No, I am being... there are people observing this. I am off a clean feed. Happy birthday. Thank you. I've been a year older for nearly 7 hours in your... Where are you from? I know that Harry, or just Harry, sent me a message like ages ago because he is currently in China. Thank you. You guys are very nice. Did you actually all get it back? Yeah, it is now time. I have to now tell my girlfriend that she has been beaten by about 100 different people to wish me a happy birthday. So she has failed miserably. I'm very disappointed in her. East coast of Australia. Well, yeah, you were definitely going to be the first then. Just Harry before he becomes a wizard, yeah. Twist. We'll be able to find an opener. They did better with the sort of sketchy buy they had previously, but it helped that Hampus managed to find a double along the way. Coming in onto the site. Dennis already going to be able to pick off another. Dennis is just doing work at the moment. This force buy has completely failed. Sprout currently sat 8-1. How can you be disappointed with a hand? You're never going to let that go, are you? That's just hand jokes. I've actually just sent her a message saying, you've been beaten by a few hundred people saying happy birthday to me. I'm disappointed. that is the sort of boyfriend I am. A horrible person. Because that's the thing, you part with my humor for a few hours. Could you imagine doing it every day? Could you imagine? Thank you for all the people saying happy birthday. I appreciate it very much. Either way, Sprout may be cutting this broadcast short at the moment because they are absolutely running away with this. We are going to see another buy-in. Brolin this time with the aggression. We'll be able to find one, but Cyclone hiding in the smoke could do damage, but the youngster, well, it's not quite bedtime yet. He's found a double. Twist adds another to the death toll. It's your bird's birthday too. Happy birthday to her. Percy left into a 1 versus 4. Yeah, give the caster a follow on Twitter as a birthday present. Yeah, do it. Do what Creatively said. Listen to the mod. Ooh. Hello, Percy. You got any more? You got any more in the locker? How many more can we get from Percy? Ah, nothing. Let down. No, I'm kidding. 9-2. Red Reserve back on the board at least, but the T's have got a plethora. A big bank. They've got cash money. It's been a quiet game, though, from the CT side. Her response was, now she won't say it to me at all. I'm being insulted by my girlfriend. I'm being ruined. Been wrecked. Either way, though. The reset's still on. Red Reserve in trouble economically, and Spiddy already making things very problematic. Only Freddie B and Hampus left to try and turn this back. They are going to be rotating in from behind. Bomb is going to be going down on B. The fact is, though, the CTs, are they just going to opt to save here? Or do they think it's A? I am a little bit confused. By the looks of it, they're setting up for a retake on the A site, which, okay, maybe not. No, they're not. They know it's B, but they're... Why would you walk in with your back? I know that you expect all the players to be on the B site, but... I'll be real, James. I cast online matches very differently to the way I cast LAN events. It's just something that I do to sort of cover the dead time, because realistically it's online and I'm solo casting. But I don't think I'm going to be casting a major anytime soon either, so technically you are correct. Percy, ooh, just ruining heads at the moment. Dennis adding another, and this is just the reckoning. Brolin will be able to net himself a frag, and Freddie B is going to be the only one left alive. It is looking very good for Sprout indeed on this T side. I have to say, thoroughly impressed once again. They seem to do this. If it goes to 3 maps, the third map is just where Sprout shine. Oh, Spiddy with a little bit of... Oh, BM. Freddie B, all he needs now is some chips, because I can tell you he has got plenty of salt after that kill. 11-2. Absolute domination. And the CTs once again are going to be left without any cash. It is going to be the pause. Of course, plenty of money. How old am I now? I am 24. So that's the thing. I've sort of been... Is there a place to leave feedback on casters, or is it all about who has the most Twitter followers that get larger contracts? No, not necessarily. I think, like, most of the TOs will do their, like, research themselves. It's not just about Twitter followers. Although it is helpful, obviously, with organizations that don't know too much about the scene or are new into casting. It's much more likely to help a little bit. It's not massive. It's also nice. Everybody likes seeing a bigger number. Either way. CT side. There's going to be with pistols in this round. But this is where they shine. Twist managing to find himself a couple of kills. Percy will be able to trade one back. But Twist! Oh, what? Why? I'm confused. I'm very, like, that was a bit much for me, but... Alright. It is going to be... one looking to be planted. Freddy B through the box will take one down and leave it down onto just Mr. NATO Safix to try and turn things back. To try and retrieve the ball. Oh, he's getting tagged down. This should be nigh on impossible now. Is he going to pick his ult back up? Oh, God. This is going from bad to worse. So much left to do. I think this should be absolutely impossible, and Red Reserve will get themselves a third round. It's the pistols to do the majority of the damage. And although Twist does go a little bit far with his aggression, it is going to be a round going their way. You followed me, be happy. I am happy. Thank you. 11-3. Smoke actually not going to make its way in towards the window. A bit of a mistake for the T side. T side actually looking to try and explode out of the palace. Normally something that you don't really do in rifle rounds, so it may be a little bit of a surprise. However, Brolin in the back lines will spray down too. It's looking a bit better from Red Reserve, but maybe just too little too late. The pistol round is going to play crucial. Still, we're back into a 3 versus 3 as NATO manages to put down the youngster. Hampus in a good position. Only manages one, but Doppler's there to trade. And now it's Dennis's attempt. On a 1v2, they've got incendiaries. He should be absolutely screwed here. Just going to burn him out of position, and eventually Disco will put him down. 11-4, still a light at the end of the tunnel for Red Reserve, but they are going to have an impressive T side if they will be able to turn this around. 11-4. Spoiler alert, one of the teams will win. Well, you never know. It might go on forever. I might explode. You don't get the dog insult. Dogs are loyal and majestic. I agree. Although they can be quite smelly. Spiddy, ready and waiting on the site. Is he going to be spotted? Oh, never mind. Hampus will be there to trade it out. The battle of Dennis and Hampus is a long one, and actually both players run out of bullets before either of them die. And then Hampus just peeks out and decimates him. NATO rotating in, spots the ball. What? Okay. Twist with an extra jump in there and loses his head because of it. Disco Doppler, though, should have put this to bed. And Hampus will close it. 11-5. This isn't quite done just yet. As it will be the CTs looking to force into this one a little bit. Already though, Cyclone is going to be able to find one. A weapon will fall into his hands as well. It's a shame. Every other player he could have killed would have had a rifle, but the one he killed had a UMP. It means that any more players going down will hand it into CTs. Oh, timing here is going to be of the essence. Spitty just waiting. Who's going to spot who first? Disco. And he gets the drop on Spitty. Can you pronounce luminosity in Yanko's accent? I have no idea how he would say luminosity. Percy. Again, another point that comes down to timing both players there. He's going to give all the information over to Cyclone. He's just got to get the timing right, and Doppler's going to spot him. Manages a first. Percy does the damage, or at least a little bit. NATO here with his Deeg. This kill's crucial, and Hampus wins it. That should be the round going his way. Now NATO Safix left in a 1v2. He's found a Galil along the way, but it's definitely not the ideal weapon. He will go down to Hampus. 11-6. Insomnia, you are wrong. Obviously, the power of hindsight is probably the most powerful tool of any caster. And NATO wins these. Sometimes. No, sometimes. Pistol's actually doing quite a bit of work. That is the thing. These Antico rounds from Red Reserve have been utterly atrocious. They haven't been able to win any of these cleanly. And AK's now gone into the hands of Dennis. There's actually a chance again for Sprout to win this round. Thank you, Danny. I'm enjoying myself. This is a nice cast. Freddy B. Oh, that's beautiful. Farming Simulator 2018. As Freddy B makes the dollar. So much money in the bank account. What was your favorite CSGO scandal? I don't know if I had a favorite scandal. I think the most memorable is obviously I Buy Power. I don't think that one's ever going away. Twist already wins the opening duel, and this first buy round for the CT side has not gone very well at all. Already 2 quick kills, and well, the CTs now with a huge task to try and get back into this round. In all honesty, I'd quite like to see them just stack up and play together. Pick a site, stick to it, and then if you're correct, well, obviously the players push into you. If you're wrong, save. Cyclone with everything to do here. Don't manage to spot him on the... How has this not been checked? How has this not been checked? How is Cyclone getting away with so much? That is a big mistake from Red Reserve. Disco Doppler, though, he's there to save them. He's bailed them out. It's left onto Dennis. 1 versus 2. Sat on the site. Hampus behind the pillar, and Doppler... Well, that shouldn't have been needed, but the fact is he was their savior in this round. 11-8. Disco Doppler with a beast of a round. What's my favorite CSGO skin? I like the Autotronic knives, the collection. If you're talking about actual gun skins, then the Medusa. It's a nice orb. I will probably never buy one because it is ridiculously expensive, but it's a cool orb. Hampus sneaking his way out. We'll get the opener. And while they're cleaning things up nicely, finally looking like a strong anti-eco round from Rev Reserve. How do you see CSGO from the player's point of view? You'd need the Go TV, which is not given out, unfortunately. For the Major, you'll be able to do that. Which is one thing I do like about the Major, is everything's done by Go TV. Or available, I should say, for Go TV. But there we go. Pretty much, well, not pretty much. It is a flawless round from Rev Reserve. They've come back from 11-4 to 11-9. Yeah, you can watch the demos post-game as well. That is a good point. Disco Doppler was the best player for NIP, but he got left. What the hell? Yeah, it does look like Sprout are starting to wilt a little bit. They need to plant their feet and stick this one out. Freddy B. Already finding the opener, but it is going to be trades. NATO Sapix with that AWP doing work for them this time. A double for him already. Dennis spraying through the smoke does a hell of a lot of damage. Oh, Dennis strong as well to give them what looks like another round, unless Hampers and Twist can hold this down. Molotov going to be into the sandwich to try and force them out, and Twist and Hampus are ready and waiting. But the fact is, I think they've realized this round may be dead to rights. Twist already pushing back, the bomb just being defused, and they're just going to hold on to their weaponry here. They know they have the money. They can buy into this one. 12th for Sprout. We'll be able to buy comfortably into this, but the fact is we've already seen a similar scenario from Red Reserve on the other side. The 6 rounds in a row for Sprout, they win 1 and instantly get reset. Red Reserve have the same opportunity here. There we go, though. A crucial round in this map. Already. Finding the first. Spray coming through from Brolin. A second as well. Trade will be in. They need a little bit more, and Spiddy has just delivered it. He's found the bomb. A couple of kills, looking for another, but Brolin will eventually close him out. In fact, Cyclone has been caught. It's left on to NATO once again. Drops the bomb, but doesn't know there's a man in the corner. Hampers should be able to execute him, and that's exactly what he does. AWP saved, and Sprout now in a bit of trouble, as the CTs really don't have the money here. Is that a fake StarLadder account? No, it's a StarLadder bot. It's, yeah, so that is something of the channel. Don't worry about it. What do you think of Panorama? I like it. It's pretty. It's pretty. Does any of the StarLadder Twitch... No. No. None of that goes to the... Well, unless it goes to the Russian casters. I don't know. Nothing to do with me. I am the only English caster actually contracted, and I don't see anything from that. I tried to talk to them before to try and get some more interesting emotes, but... Well, at least the last few people I spoke to, they liked the idea, but never did anything about it, so I just left it. Because, well, they have shared emotes from the Russian stream, and let's be real. Like, I know some of the Russian casters. I don't even want those emotes. Are you going to cast on LAN as well? I hope so. Stat from the CT side, doing a little bit of damage. And now is where the buy can come in for the CT. Sprout could be losing their lead here. Just remember, they were 11-4 up. In fact, they were 11-2 up. And then they lose the last couple of rounds, and well, they've only managed to win 1 on their CT side. How does the birthday cake taste like? My girlfriend has actually made me a birthday cake. It is currently at home, so I will be I'll be honest. I'll probably eat it tomorrow. I have, however, been eating M&Ms. I also found these, like, so you know the Pocky, they're like the chocolate sticks. I found some of those that in Ukraine that somebody has made them so they're much thicker, and they're like a stick, but Rice Krispie cakes, like chocolate Rice Krispie cakes on a stick, which sounds insane, but it's so good, and now I want more. I've also eaten some M&Ms and a chocolate bar. I am being very unhealthy. It is amazing, Insomnia. It is amazing. If I was an animal, what would I be? I quite like cats. I don't know. I think ocelots are quite cool. A lobster. There's... Oh, for God's sake. I'm not a lobster. Ustillo is. I know you like brown sticks. Brilliant. Asking for a friend, are you, Sebastian? That's confidential information. And I'm trying to think what animals would be fun. I don't know. I feel like ostriches are quite weird, and I'm quite weird. So maybe an ostrich. If you were an animal, you'd want to be like Dosia. Wow. Tigers are cats. What country do you live in? At the moment, Ukraine. Oh God, we've got another copy pasta. Nice to see you too, Janik. Or Yannick. Do you live in Ukraine because of casting? No. I did for a little bit, and then I moved back to the UK, but I mainly live here for my girlfriend. Oh, ain't it sweet? It sounds so nice when I say it like that. Also, stuff here is really cheap, so I can eat like a king, which is great. Favorite CS team? To be honest, nowadays I don't really know. I quite like Mouse Sports. I like a lot of the players on G2, but they haven't quite hit the heights yet. I like Sprout. I like the organization. They're cool. What's the food like? To be honest, I'm like traditional Ukrainian food. I'm not that big on. They like a lot of soups, like borscht and stuff like that. I don't know if I pronounced that right, but other than that, it's like I just like lots of stuff like meat, steaks. It's good. Did you learn Russian or Ukrainian? I tried to start learning Russian. I failed miserably. Are you going to cast some LAN tournaments? I don't have anything planned at the moment, but I imagine so. Had a few over this year. Well, it's been the most I've done of any year so far. I mean, women. Back of Dragon, that is the worst question I've ever been asked. Honestly. I love you too. She tried to teach me Ukrainian, but I am useless. Either way, we are back in. The technical pause has been resolved. NATO Safik's ready and waiting. Twist's going to peek, and he's just too quick. The trade will come in, but the fact is the T's have come out on top. It's looking like 12-12 is inevitable, but Percy is in a decent position. He finds the first, but Disco just about survives the onslaught. So much damage being done to these players. Spitty will turn it into a 2v2 as Cyclone is there beside him. He's still got actually another incendiary to block these players off, and Hampus is being sneaky. Looking to come around the back. He may not be needed, although he does help out with Disco Doppler. 12-12. 11-4. Since then, we have seen one round for Sprout. The CT side has been going terribly. Terribly. You're useless too. Join the club. You Ukrainian women have no choice. Thanks, Luzian. I really appreciate that is how much you value me as a person. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Yeah, no, it's 11-2, in fact. Yeah, it's not been going well. Is my girlfriend single? I hope not. Pistols once again for Sprout. It is a bleak scenario for them. I know a Ukrainian person, maybe you guys are related. I'm not Ukrainian. Can you show scoreboard? I am not in control of anything other than the microphone. Well, and the sound and the adverts, but I'm not in-game. It's a clean feed, unfortunately. Do all the players buy their own skins? If not, how do they get them? Some sponsors, fans. I think most of them do. I have a thick Ukrainian accent. Really? Is your girlfriend deflatable? Surely it'd be inflatable. I suppose it works both ways. Here we go, though. Match winner. I can see why that's fairly even, but... Where are Ukrainians from? Most of the time, Ukraine. What is my name? Tom. You can type !caster, and it will take you to my Twitter. Either way, 13-12. Once again, we continue into this match. Red Reserve have made an impressive comeback here. And, well, Dennis is looking to try and stop that in its track. The T's looking to push in towards the B side. Yeah, I do have pretty good English, isn't it? T's looking to slow down a little bit. Favorite knife, Autotronic Karambit. Very good fake English accent. Okay. Twist. Already going to be finding another one. Back in towards the site. Not a lot of utility for Sprout in terms of stopping power. The one incendiary onto Dennis is all they have. They do have a kit. They've got Cyclone sitting in the corner, which sometimes not an angle checked properly. Spiddy. Good on this A site of Mirage. Trying to hold things down once again as the fake is thrown in. But the fact is, the majority of this push is going into the B site. And Freddy B has gained so much control. Dennis is surely dead here. Oh, Freddy. Oh, this is awesome. He's just playing them, but doesn't actually spot a second player. Cyclone's still going to be there. He will manage to find himself a kill. Twist looking to round the corner, but it's Brolin to actually finish him off. And another for Twist as well. It's left all onto Spiddy in the 1 versus 2. He's been damaged on the way in, and Twist will put him down. 14-12 as Red Reserve bring this all the way back. At 11-2, this game looked dead to rights. Since then, with the quick maths of my mind, Sprout have only managed 1 round in return to Red Reserve's 12. 12. CT side. Okay. They brought in some pistols, and somehow it's working wonderfully. That'll be 2-touch. If this is the round they win, I'll be surprised. But Dennis is now doing work as well. Brolin, there's a lot of players over there, buddy. You've just been stuck, and Twist is left alone somehow. This is working out. Twister's just gone, yeah, I'm not winning this round. He's going to try and use the deagle himself. He's actually found 2 kills. Surely not. Has he just thrown away his AWP as a sacrifice to increase his powers? Too many players to aim at. KSI or Logan Paul? Really? Neither. I am watching this on my stream. Say hello to my 0 viewers. Hi. Oh, a dab on the haters. Haha. get lost. Favorite Pokemon? I don't know. Ooh, here we go. The CTs. It's like they've just risen at the depths. They reach their lowest point in this match, and then they look to drag things back once again. As they look to even things up once more. Are we going to see another OT here? Freddy B doesn't think so. Already finding himself an opener on towards the side. The problem is the bomb still stuck into middle. Roland needs to get out of there. Dennis is going to put him down, and now things become very, very difficult for Mr. B. No problem, Cuddle Prince. I'd rather have Boris Johnson as my dad. I think it'd be a lot of fun. Whereas Trump, I think I'd want to just jump off a roof. NATO is going to be there to put it down. We have got back to level pegging once again. Just as Red Reserve were looking like they had this done, we see the rise of the Sprout. The sun has come out. After the rainy time, which is where the flowers normally bloom. Will Sprout be able to close this out after what has been an incredible comeback? Only time will tell. Roland, though, will be there to shut down NATO. Safik's person waiting around the smoke. Is able to trade, but is left very low. Push looking to come in towards this A site. Couple of defenders here. Spiddy. Ready and waiting. Dennis and Spiddy combining, though. As they do manage to find a couple of kills. They leave the bomb on the site once again. Twist left over towards the ramp. As Freddy B is all that's left. Because Twist is somewhat stuck. They need Freddy to do something here. Still just lurking around the other side of the map. I wonder if he was heard by Cyclone. He was. Now it is all left onto Twist. 40 seconds left on the clock. He's gone on the longest rotation I think I've ever seen. Making his way downtown. Walking fast. Faces past and he's homebound. And, wow, he's cooking up a storm. Not so much in this round, but he is in the kitchen. Hoping to chop up some of the vegetables on the other side and put them into his stir fry. These puns. By what age should you try? Well, I don't know. I don't know. Like, we've seen players in their 30s still able to perform. So, yeah, I have no idea what time is too late to become a pro. The fact is, I don't think there really is a set time. It's still a relatively new concept. I don't think there's been too much research into the science of it. What do you think of Norway? It's a place I want to visit one day. A pretty place. Never been, though. Here we go. 15-14. Sprout winning 11-2. It came all the way back to the lead facing for Red Reserve at 14-12. Can they finish it here and now, or are we heading to overtime for the second time in this series? The birthday cast continues a little bit longer. Cyclone. A little bit of damage. Done through the smoke. If they paid me per pun, they'd be bankrupt. Lots of damage being done through the smoke. However, Still the T's looking to try and split in towards this B side. There's already 3 CT players here. 45 seconds left on the clock as Percy waits around. The double smokes suggest they are going to be coming in this direction. Already, Percy manages one. Can't quite transition onto the second. Cyclone left in the corner will do damage and gets one more for himself as well. NATO chimes in, and it's looking like this may be done. Twist is all that is left, and he'll be spotted. Sprout just able to scrape their way through to the semifinals. Ladies and gentlemen, that is it for tonight. Oh my goodness, there's Mikhail again. That's not me. Act like a waste man, that's not me. Either way, that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining me for what has been the beginning of my birthday, and also what has been a very good match in general. Congratulations to Sprout. They have made it through to the semifinals as Red Reserve are eliminated. 2 more wins and they are through. If you have enjoyed the cast, don't forget you can type !caster. And yeah, everything is always appreciated. And I do hope you guys have had a good time like me. But either way, I'm going to go off and probably eat some very unhealthy food. I will catch you again. Well, I say tomorrow. It's still today for me. I will be back just later in the day with a couple more semifinals. We will have AGO facing off against Fragsters. And we also have Imperial versus Space Soldiers. So make sure you join me in, what is it, like 14 hours or whatever, maybe more for that. And yeah, as said, see you a little bit later on. Peace out, guys.
Place your bets at gg.bet. Most popular esports titles. Deposit with convenient payment options. Cool mini games. And 24/7 support for players. Sign up now for the best esports bets at gg.bet.